Welcome back, everybody, to the Grand Shamrock Tour. My name is John.
And I'm Carolyn.
And if you found us today, it's because you either ride a BMW G310GS, you're considering buying one, and you're curious about what our experience has been over the last 2,500 miles.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to sharing that because this has been the third BMW that I have owned, and my experience has been very good.
Yeah, I assure you, she is a BMW person who does love that brand.
Definitely. Yeah, can you tell?
We chose the
right?
310. We chose the 310 because we were mixing it up a little bit, and we wanted something that was a little bit lighter.
Yeah, we wanted lighter. We wanted something that actually handled a little bit better in the off-road and maybe on the interstate. So we made a lot of those changes to make that happen.
Well, we were going to take these on the interstate in the back of an RV. So the big thing was we were going to go from the long distance, we're going to be covered by the RV, and then we were going to go play in the dirt, which these are ideally suited for playing in the dirt.
They are. And we did upgrade the tires as well on those.
Well, yeah, we actually set these bikes up specifically for what our plans were, but best laid plans of mice and men, right, Carolyn?
Yeah, we had a lot of plans, and they do get changed. Like, let me ask you, what happened to the RV?
Well, yeah, unfortunately, fortunately actually, because where we are no longer full-time RV travelers. We don't live in an RV anymore. We live in an amazing location, and we get to venture out from here and continue those wonderful shamrocks.
Yeah, and honestly, they were lighter. Easier to get into an RV. That part really did work out well.
Yep.
The longer distance riding, you know, you could ride these bikes 150, 200 miles and you'd be just fine. Certainly the fuel will last that.
They're ideally suited for what you can ask them to do. Just don't ask too much.
That is true.
Yeah.
Passing trucks and, you know, you
can't
feel
pass
it. No, you're not passing anybody. No. That's right.
No. Well, so we found that we really liked the platform. We liked the bikes, but Carolyn ended up, when we got back here to Oregon, Carolyn ended up having to have a surgery, and then she had an injury, and she's really, wait, let me clarify. She's doing great. Doing great. She has fought back, and she is ready, but we're ready for a different challenge.
So many positives about these bikes. And one of the things is we did want to be able to get off of the interstate and maybe do some of the back roads. But it turns out that maybe that's where I don't need to be. I don't need to be riding in that kind of environment. And quite honestly, I miss my bigger displacement bike. I'd rather go 200 or 300 miles.
Well, these bikes are really suited for off-road. These two people aren't. So
okay, you said it. That said well. That said well.
So we are we're going to stick to off-road in our new side-by-side. We got a nice little RZR from Polaris, and we are going to upgrade the bikes. Well, actually, Carolyn, if you wouldn't mind, why don't you talk a little bit about your bike and your experience with it?
My experience has been great. We got them initially set up by SRC Moto with all of the guards and protection that it needed. Definitely. We also upgraded the tires, and that was helpful. The street tires are fine, but these Continentals, those worked great.
Yeah, they are. And we upgraded Carolyn's off-road experience by taking her through an adventure motorcycle class, and to be honest with you, she did really good.
Moto-cross has the title for the hardest sport in the world. You're a part of that, riding motorcycles off-road. It's hard, isn't it?
Really is. Head up. Chin over the bars. Elbows up. Standing up. Toes down. Oh, actually, there were about 12 riders in that off-road class, and there was only a handful of us that didn't go down. Those big 1250s, they're just big.
Yeah.
These little guys, man, they handle it no problem. We are not going down.
I have been down on a 1250, just so you know. I have. But these bikes are great. They're light. They're playful. And now, is the suspension up? Up to the task? It is for fire roads, for some light-duty off-road. Single track jumping? No, it just isn't going to do it. But it is really good for the average motorcycle adventure rider and their experience.
Yes, I have really enjoyed it. If you get them set up just the way you want it, with all of the USB ports or the Denali horn or whatever we've been able to do.
Go back and you can look back at some of the things. We've done all the upgrades, everything we've done. I've done install videos. We've talked about everything we've done with these bikes, because we really do think that what we look for is solutions to problems, not just to buy stuff because it's available for it. So we did that with our bikes, and these bikes are going for sale because why, Carolyn?
Well, I was going to ask you, what's next, John?
Well, we do have a son that lives about 200 miles away.
Yeah, it was about 2.5 hours in a car.
Yeah, or about 4 hours on a 310.
That is so true.
Yeah.
So true. Yeah, and I think what's next is you told me I might need to get a different hat and a different jacket.
So we have decided we are going to upgrade to mid-size adventure bikes so that we can take those longer tours and one last loop around this great country. What we decided on was Goldie Locks.
Oh, Goldie Locks?
Yeah.
That sounds like a Honda?
A Honda Transalps. So we're going to buy a couple of Honda Transalps. We're ready as soon as these bikes sell. We'll jump on those Transalps. We'll set them up accordingly. We're confident that's going to be the right bike for us because we've done bigger, we've done smaller. Again, we want that one that's just
right. And honestly, from my perspective, as long as it's I can get my toes down, I'm going to be good once I'm up and running.
Right.
But I don't think there's a better way to get out there and see this wonderful country of ours, or maybe north of us in Canada or something, but there's no better way to see what's out there. And I have just, it's to my core. I enjoy it very much.
Yeah, we are motorcyclists. We are hardcore motorcyclists. We love what it has done for us as a couple, as a family.
Yeah.
It's just been a great thing.
Yeah, we've had a lot of wonderful experiences.
Yeah.
And we've seen, I talked to somebody today and I told her, I think there's 2 roads, the big ones, that we haven't done. And I might have put them on a list. He hasn't heard me say this yet, but there are some great roads out there. We've done so many of them. I just wonder how many more we're going to be able to do.
Well, there's just a couple that we didn't check that box. One was the Beartooth Highway.
Beartooth Highway.
Because it was closed
Montana.
when we came through.
Yeah.
Right. And $1 Million Highway down south in Colorado.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Colorado.
We came right up there and turned away.
Yeah.
We did. But this adventure that we have had is something that we would encourage everyone to go out and do. Now, you know, if you've watched our channel and look at it, Carolyn was able to get everything organized so you can just pop in and you can go through all of our travels and see where we've been. You can kind of maybe live a little bit vicariously through our experiences, but know that we're not done. We are going to change it up, and we are going to change it up as soon as our 310s are no longer in the fold.
Yeah,
right?
Well, there's always been a lot of things going on. Right now they've been in storage mainly because it's winter and it's going to snow this weekend.
Yeah.
So they're not going out this weekend either.
No, and were we pleased with these bikes? Did they fit the niche that we asked them to do? They did. They really are a good motorcycle. They just aren't the motorcycle that's going to fit the next chapter of our motorcycle adventure.
I'm happy that we're able to do that and that you and I are on the same page for those kinds of things. How great for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we love it here. We love what we're doing. We're looking forward to Shamrocks from here. So that's how the origin of our story started, was we'd leave our driveway, we'd make a Shamrock wherever it was, we'd go to a location, make a Shamrock, but we always came home, and we found a wonderful home to come back to, and we're looking forward to what is next, and we're looking forward to sharing it with you. And if you're interested in this kind of stuff, be sure and like and subscribe. Now, we haven't made a penny from YouTube. We don't do anything like that. But what we do get is we've made a lot of great friendships and great relationships. And if that's what it holds for us, then we're good.
And it's the joy of sharing our story.
Yeah.
And if it encourages or inspires others either to ride or just get out there, make the plan.
Get out there and live your life.
Do the things that you're able to do, whether it's on a side-by-side, a motorcycle, a dirt bike, or what have you, or hike. All of those experiences.
I do love to hike.
You do love to hike. And we're in a good place for hiking as well. But you know, we just want to continue to share that story, and for those of you that have partaken that story, I want to say thank you for that.
Yeah. So, thank you for the last 3.5 years of what we were doing. Thanks for sticking with us through the stuff we're going to do. Yeah. And if you're curious at all, reach out in the comments if you have any other questions about the 310. 2,500 miles, not a single problem, period. Maintenance was very easy. That's the thing we liked about this one, is I could do it in the garage of the RV, change the oil and whatever. It has one of those bikes that I think it's not perfect, but it's pretty doggone close. It's pretty fun.
That's been giving us a lot of joy.
Yep.
And on that note, travel safe.
And these may be gone. We'll see you out on the road.
Oh my God. Oh good. Oh, I do too. I've been pretty comfy. Yeah, you're looking good. Nice. Ooh, ooh. That was good.
Oh yeah.
Oh. I was kind of thinking about shifting into second, and then I go, well wait, what if I go too fast?
My only thing was
okay. Leaning forward. Line. Woo, doggy. Oh my gosh. What a hoot.